Hello, Blackhawks Nation. Welcome to the Blackhawks Daily, your favorite recap and the daily buzz about your Chicago Blackhawks. I'm your host, PJ. Thanks for tuning in during this, as we all know, extremely slow and dry off-season. Definitely not a lot going on. So we're just trying to bring you whatever salient tidbits, historical facts, whatever we can to keep our beloved Hawks in the front and center for you, to keep those puck withdrawals at bay until October 7th. So, when the puck drops in Sunrise, Florida. So let's get to the top four topics of the day. So today we are going to look at some records, with this being the upcoming 100th year of our beloved hockey team. I'm going to take some time, again, there's literally nothing else going on, to walk you through some history and notable records that our Blackhawks were a part of. So let's start with rookies in general, and the Calder Trophy in particular, given to the person with the best rookie record for that season. Now, in the history of the NHL, only 10 goaltenders have ever won the Calder Trophy, and 4 of them were from the Chicago Blackhawks. I did not realize that. Only 11 rookies in the history of the NHL have scored at least 43 goals in the rookie season, and only one of them was a Blackhawk. So let's get into it. Here are the 10 Blackhawks who have won the Calder Memorial Trophy, again, which is awarded every year to the NHL's Rookie of the Year. I don't know if you remember this one, but in the 1935-1936 season, if you do remember this, God bless you. Good on you. Mike Caracas, goalie, he played 48 games. He had a 21-19-8 record and a 1.85 goals against average. 1937 and 1938, we had Cully Dahlstrom, a center. He played 48 games. He had 10 goals and 9 assists. 10 goals, 9 assists. He was the best rookie player in hockey that year. But also, the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup in that year, 1938. In 1954 to 55, Ed Leitzenberger, who was also a center, he played 44 games. He had 16 goals and 24 assists for Chicago. Now, in that season, though, he played 73 games total. He had 23 goals over the course of the year and 28 assists. He was traded to the Blackhawks by the Canadiens in the middle of his rookie season. So, there you go. But in Chicago, 44 games played, 16 goals, 24 assists. He clearly enjoyed coming to the Hawks after leaving Montreal. And of course, who doesn't? In 1959 to 1960, Bill Hay, a center, 70 games played, 18 goals, 37 assists. Solid. Here's now where we start talking, for at least for me, talking about names where I actually remember these guys. Tony Esposito, 1969 to 1970, goalie. He played 63 games. He had a 38, 17, and 8 record, a 2.75 goals against average, and a .919 save percentage. Very sweet. He also won the Vezina Trophy and was a runner-up for the Hart Trophy as well in his rookie season. Also that year, Keith Magnuson finished 3rd in voting, so pretty solid. In 1982 to 1983, we've discussed this person before, especially since he was so damn good on my Sega Genesis. Steve Larmer, right wing. He played 80 games, 43 goals, and 47 assists. It's rock solid. Amazing. And the only Blackhawk to score at least 43 goals in his rookie season. 1990 to 1991, Eddie the Eagle Balfour, goalie, 74 games played. He went 43, 19, and 7 with a 2.47 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. He also won the Vezina that year and the Jennings Trophy in his rookie season. 2007-2008, Patrick Kane, right winger. He played 82 games. He had 21 goals, 51 assists. Taves, Mr. Jonathan Taves, also, same year, finished 3rd in voting. Season 2015 to 2016, Artemi Panarin, left winger. He played 80 games. He had 30 goals and 47 assists. Solid, my gosh. And then most recently in 2023 to 2024, our very own Mr. Connor Bedard. He, center, played 68 games. He had 22 goals and 39 assists. So not bad group to be hanging out there with, Bedard. Good on you, and looking forward to you having a breakout year this year. Oh my God, it's going to be so much fun. Moving on from there. Yesterday we talked about the unsung hero we have in Dickinson. His last season on his contract, so hopefully he finishes strong and we keep him on for another year. Another player of note that we're looking forward to with having more productions this year, Tyler Bertuzzi. During the 2024 offseason, we signed Bertuzzi to a 4-year, $22 million contract. So even though he had a rough start last year, he really picked up the pace at the end of the season with a very respectable 23 goals and 23 assists in 82 games. So he had 23 goals, 23 assists. In the final 15 games of the year, he scored 6 goals and had 12 points. So the team is really hoping that he's going to carry that momentum going on to this year. He's one of our best wingers. And if he shows up like he did at the end of last season, if that carries over, he really could be a contributor that most have overlooked. He's projected to be on a line with either Nazar or Bedard at center, so he could really have a great year ahead and be a larger part of the Hawks taking a very nice step forward this year. We wish him all the best for that. And now let's talk about our Mr. Fondelle. So he is really looking like our first overall pick number 3 this year in the draft. He's really looking like he's going to spend this season in Sweden for sure. We've kind of covered this before. We talked about him gaining more experience and playing with a more talented everyday players in the SHL. Also, Marcus Kruger's out there with him, team captain on that team. And he would have a lot more experience than if he had stayed in the U.S. and didn't make the NHL roster. And even if he did make the roster, how much playing time would he have, right? So all this is totally making sense. He'll have more playing time on a top-tier team. They lost in the finals last season, so I think he wants to kind of make his mark. He wants to finish this strong this year. So why not give him more playing time and experience in Sweden rather than a guessing game on whether he can, A, even make it to the NHL ranks with a place on the roster, or B, if he did secure a spot, how much playing time would he get, right? So one thing that has come to fore is that this was all actually set in stone before the Hawks even drafted him. So his agents, his reps, even his father all had the stipulation in place that he was going to play in Sweden this year. And apparently the Hawks learned about more of this after they signed him or after they drafted him, and they were open to it. So it just seems like a great plan for all. We're hoping that he gets a ton of great experience out there so that he can really turn it on when he comes back and plays at the United Center for the Chicago Blackhawks. That's going to be awesome. And last but not least, we got some feedback. Not a lot today, but all feedback is important. So we got something from GLB2123 talking about, yesterday we talked about great songs that every team has. And of course, the Blackhawks for many seasons now has had Chelsea Dagger as the song that we play when we score a goal. Everyone knows it. GLB2123 says the Chelsea Dagger song should be retired and replaced for the new generation of Hawks. Okay, I mean, sure, Chicago is a town of traditions, right? Like Bear Down Chicago Bears. When we're talking about the glory of the T formation in there, that's an old song, right? So we do have a lot of songs, the Cubs and of course the White Sox, and we have a lot of songs that have been around a really long time. I kind of enjoy the tradition of it, right? So I like Chelsea Dagger. However, what are your thoughts? Do you think that we should replace Chelsea Dagger? If you were going to replace it, what would you replace it with? I'm a metalhead, so I kind of love Tool. I know Tool's played a lot when they're setting the puck down a lot of times, so I'm fine with Tool. But what song do you think would be apropos this coming season, 100th season, and also new generation of fans? What song do you think would be great to play when the Hawks light the lamp all the time at the UC? And then also, Gonar1212 said McTavish is the answer. So he's talking about Mason McTavish off of Anaheim. Gonar is a repeat offender. He has talked about McTavish before. We're going to see, right? McTavish, after today, is the only unsigned restricted free agent on Anaheim. From what I'm understanding, he wants a 3-year deal. Also, though, he doesn't want to go to pressure cooker markets. I think he mentioned Toronto as one he doesn't want to go to. He did not say anything, from what I saw, he didn't say anything about Chicago. But he did say that he wants to play in LA. So probably for the Kings. So let's see how that goes. He's got some history with some of the coaching staff on the Kings and whatnot. So who knows? He would be awesome with us, right? He's a big old guy. Love to have him on, but we're going to see. He's going to want a 3-year deal, and it's going to be pricey. So we'll find out what happens. But that's a wrap for today, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in every weekday, getting your Blackhawks Daily download. Please like and share the channel. Get your friends involved. And please subscribe as well, of course. But really appreciate you guys tuning in. It is a dead off season. We don't have a lot going on. But really appreciate you spending the time with me. Spending the time with our collective love for the best hockey team. Well, not records-wise, but fan-wise, the best hockey team in the NHL, as well as being in the best city in America, by far. So, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. That's it for today. I am PJ, and I will see you next time on the Blackhawks Daily.